My name is Victoria Winters. There is darkness at Collinwood, darkness that the glow from its windows cannot dispel, darkness that fills a man's heart with fear, fear that has spread its icy fingers far into the night, reaching out to other hearts.
You're a strange man, Sam. I don't think I'll ever understand you.
And you're not alone. I haven't been exactly an expert understanding myself lately.
Why did you run?
Burke, do I have a drink?
No.
Why, I know what's on your mind, but a drink would make it a lot easier for me.
Making it easier for you isn't what I had in mind. Why did you run?
Does that matter? I'm here. That's the important thing, is it, that I'm here?
It all depends on what you have to say. Well, Sam, you said you came here to talk. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Goes on and on, Burke. Sun rises, the sun sets, people are born, people die. Doesn't mean a thing. None of it adds up to anything very much important.
Depends on who died, wouldn't you say?
Burke, you had no right forcing your way into my house tonight.
Why, because I upset a dinner party?
Listen, Burke, Maggie had a guest over tonight. Victoria Winters came over to our house for dinner tonight, and you did your best to destroy it.
I didn't run out of them, Sam. I didn't do that. Why did you do it, Sam?
I had to.
I'll bet you did.
Burke, I'm not trying to hide anything from you. Nothing.
Why did you run?
I panicked.
Why?
I knew you were there. I knew you were looking for an argument, and I didn't want to have it in front of Maggie. So I ran. That's a strange feeling, Burke, to run. Never did it before. You get the feeling that everything it's closing in on you, and you can't breathe.
I've had the feeling, Sam, for 5 years in prison.
So I ran, and then I stopped, and I started thinking about myself and Maggie. You know, Burke, I said, well, what am I doing? I just can't go on running in and out of back doors for the rest of my life. So I came here, and I sat down in the restaurant, and I waited. Burke, I just want to get this thing over. I want to get it all settled.
Are you serious about this?
Why would I be here?
I'll get you a drink. Miss Winters?
Yes, Mr. Collins?
Just back from your visit with Mr. Evans and his daughter?
Yes.
I trust you had a pleasant evening?
Not exactly.
Oh, that's too bad. Remember, I warned you. Mr. Evans sometimes had a habit of drinking too much.
Had nothing to do with that. He hardly drank at all. I'd rather not discuss it.
Oh, you can't go now. It's unfair to arouse a person's curiosity and then simply walk away.
It's been a very trying evening.
But in what way? What did happen at Mr. Evans's house?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, but I do. Please? Why don't you sit down, Miss Winters? Been quite a while since we had a friendly chat, and I think it's long overdue, don't you?
I'm a bit tired.
Oh, yes, you did say you had a trying evening. That's too bad. You were looking forward to this dinner invitation. Did Mr. Evans say anything that upset you?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Well, how did you spend your evening? Did you look at his paintings? He's a talented artist, isn't he?
Yes, very.
And his daughter. She's very charming. A bit caustic sometimes, but nice.
Yes?
I've always thought of Evans as quite a witty conversationalist. Did you find him so?
I really didn't notice.
Well, in any event, he's certainly a good deal more articulate than you're being this evening.
What is it? Are you trying to find out whether or not we discussed Burke Devlin's manslaughter trial?
Well, that came up in the conversation, did it?
Yes, in great detail.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. People have been talking about it again since Burke came back into town. Just what was said.
Mr. Collins, when you advised me not to go to Mr. Evans's house, was it because you were afraid that I might find out something about that trial?
Of course not. I knew he drank a great deal, and I was afraid your visit might be embarrassing for you.
Well, it was, but not for that reason.
You said Devlin's trial came out in detail. Who furnished these details? Mr. Evans?
Yes?
That's what did he tell you?
I don't want to talk about it. He said that you...
Did he mention any facts that came out in court?
Yes, that
Well,
those...
what were they?
He said that you and your wife and Mr. Devlin were in the tavern drinking, and that you all left in Burke's car, and that Burke was behind the wheel, very drunk.
And what happened next? Did Mr. Evans say that anything happened after that?
He said that the car hit someone and kept on going, and the man was killed. The car was traced to Burke Devlin, and he was arrested and convicted for manslaughter.
And that was all?
No, he said that you and your wife testified against Burke at the trial, and that's all.
And you were upset because I testified against my friend? Well, believe me, it wasn't a very happy thing to do at the time. In fact, my friendship for Burke almost got me into trouble with the law.
In what way?
When he hit that man that night, I pleaded with him to stop, but he was too drunk to listen. I should have gone directly to the police and reported it, but, well, for Burke's friendship, I simply did nothing.
Except testify against him in the trial.
Well, by that time I had to. It came out that I was in his car. It was an unhappy affair for everybody.
I'm sure it was.
I'm just sorry you heard about it from Evans.
It wasn't he that upset me. Burke Devlin was there, too.
At Evans's house?
Yes. And he had a completely different story to tell about the accident.
You bet I do. I wasn't driving that car at the time of the accident. Colin knows it, because he took the wheel when he thought I was too drunk to drive. And for some reason, I don't yet understand, you know it too, Sam.
I can't stop you from thinking that. That's not why I came here.
I thought you wanted to get it all out in the open, all over with.
And so I do. All this past history, all this dredging up stuff and things that happened 10 years ago, it can't help you now. You've served your time.
Is that
It's
what
over.
you came here to say?
No. No, it's all this talk, all these ridiculous stories about my knowing something that could have kept you from being convicted. Do you see what harm it can do?
Sam, if you came here to talk me out of saving your neck, the answer is no. It's too late for that.
Well, but it isn't me. It isn't me I'm thinking about. It's Maggie. Why should she have to know all this nonsense?
It's too late to worry about that, too. She already knows.
You're wrong. I haven't said a word.
But I did. You could have walked into that trial and cleared me. You know it and I know it.
You said that to Maggie?
Yes, and to Vicky Winters. When you ran out on me tonight, I told him exactly why I thought you were running.
But you had no right to say such things. You had no right to spread your filthy stories.
Stories or facts?
What? Maggie didn't have to know. She had no reason for knowing. What are you trying to do, Burke? You're trying to destroy me and my own daughter?
You knew Collins was driving that car, didn't you?
All I know about that case is what everybody else knows. I've told you that before.
That's not what Malloy thought.
And Malloy was wrong. Burke, why did you say those things to Maggie?
Why? Are you afraid of the questions she'll ask you?
I'm not afraid of any questions, none.
All right. Then how about answering this question? It's what I came to your house to ask you tonight.
What?
Did you kill Bill Malloy? I asked you a question, Sam. Did you kill Bill Malloy?
You say that's what you came to my house to ask me.
Yes.
Well, that's what I came here to answer you. I know you think I might have murdered Bill. Well, I didn't. That's why I decided to come up here and make that perfectly clear.
Like you didn't know anything about my manslaughter charge.
That has nothing to do with
it. It has everything to do with it. If Malloy hadn't died that night, you wouldn't be here. You'd be in a cell, charged with withholding evidence.
You don't know that he was murdered. He drowned.
Yes, he drowned. Conveniently. Just 15 minutes before he was to be at Roger's office.
Burke. I didn't kill him.
You walked to the office that night from your house, didn't you?
Yes, I went all through that with the sheriff.
I thought you wanted to convince me, not the sheriff.
Yes. I walked from my house.
What time did you leave?
About 10:30.
Why so early? The meeting wasn't set till 11. You could take 15 minutes easy to walk from your house to the office.
Well, I walked slowly. I wanted to think.
What about? The lies you were going to tell when you got there?
No.
You knew why Malloy wanted you and me and Collins in that office together?
No, I didn't.
You were scared, Sam. You knew the only way Malloy could make sure that Collins was driving that car was by incriminating you.
That's not true.
So you made a phone call from your house that night.
A what?
Yes, his housekeeper said he got a call at 10:30. You made that call, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you called him. You called Malloy. You asked him not to go through with it. And when he said no, you did the only other thing you could do. Kill him.
I did not call him. I did not kill him.
Malloy's wristwatch was broken at 10:45. And he was at Lookout Point at that time. And that's when you hit him in the back of the head and threw him in the water. And then you got to the office at 11. Just on time. With all your problems safely out of the way.
Burke, you're wrong. You're so wrong. The last time that I saw Malloy was when he asked me to come to Collins' office. I did not call him. I did not kill him. I didn't do it!
It was either him or you.
No matter what you think of me, you know me well enough to know that I could never do anything like that. None has the right to deprive a man of his life. You said it was either him or me. Well, if that was true, then believe me, it would have been me. I would have taken my own life rather than his. That's all I've got to say, Burke. I didn't kill Malloy.
And you think it was me? You think I was driving the car at the time?
I didn't say that. It was just disturbing, that's all.
A jury heard that same story, Miss Winters. 12 of them. And they didn't believe it. Tell me, what other little items did Burke amuse you with at this fascinating dinner party? Well, come on, Miss Winters. If I'm the subject of a slanderous attack, at least I have a right to know how far it went.
Well, he spoke of a meeting in Bill Malloy's office the night he died.
Go on.
He said the meeting was called to clear his name.
And accuse me.
Yes.
That, of course, is a lie. I know it, Sam Evans knows it, and Burke knows it.
Well, then why would he say such a thing?
Because he's a vicious man. He's hated me ever since I took the oath in that witness chair and testified against him. He would use anything, any suspicion, Any argument that I might have had with Bill at the time?
Well, I'm afraid he knows about one argument. You see, he asked me if Mr. Malloy had been at the house the night he died.
What about it?
I told him that he came here at about 10 o'clock, and that you and he were very angry with each other.
Did you tell him what we were angry about?
It was something about a meeting, that's all I knew. If you remember, you came in here and shut the door, and I went upstairs.
That's precisely what I mean. You have no right to report an argument that you didn't know anything about. It's only gossip for Burke to chew on.
I'm sorry.
What else did you tell him about this meeting I had from Malloy?
There wasn't anything else to tell.
Are you sure?
Yes. When I came downstairs at 10:30, Mr. Malloy was gone and you were talking on the telephone.
10:30? You knew I was on the telephone at 10:30?
Yes, we talked about Sam Evans' dinner invitation, don't you remember?
Well, I remember our conversation, but I don't remember any phone conversation. Who was I talking to, do you recall?
I didn't pay attention.
Do you remember what the conversation was about?
Something about a meeting, I think. What difference does it make?
Oh, none. I was just curious.
Well, anyway, Bill Malloy was gone and you and I talked about Sam Evans. And then I went upstairs and you left.
Oh, that's nonsense. I didn't leave this house until about 10 of 11.
Oh, no, it was much earlier than that.
Well, what time do you think I left?
Well, let's see. I was in the upstairs hallway and I heard the front door slam. It must have been about 10:35. Not much later. Why?
Well, I simply feel, Miss Winters, that if you're going to report my movements to Burke Devlin, that you should at least be accurate.
I wasn't reporting your movements.
Well, as you wish. Be that as it may, I did not leave this house until 10 of 11.
If you say so.
Good. Then we're agreed. It's not important, of course. It's just that I have rather a personal fetish for accurateness.
Well, it makes no difference to me one way or the other. But now, if you don't mind, I think I'll go up to bed.
Oh, of course. And thank you for being so patient. I thought you were going upstairs.
I wanted to make a telephone call.
To whom? Burke?
Mr. Collins, I'm fed up with this nonsense.
It was Burke, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was Maggie Evans. Her father hasn't come home yet. She's very worried about him. Are you quite satisfied?
Miss Winters, wait.
Why? Do you want a fuller report? I told you, Sam Evans hasn't come home yet.
Miss Winters, stop, please. I was rude and I want to apologize. I seem to be making a habit of apologizing. But, you know, you're absolutely correct. It is nonsense and there's no reason for you to be involved with it at all.
Well, that's just it. I don't want to be involved.
Well, I don't blame you, but I don't see how you can avoid it as long as you go on living in this house. Miss Winters, I've been thinking about you and the pressures that you must be living under.
You've added your share, Mr. Collins.
Yes, I'm sorry for that, and I hope maybe I can make it up to you. I have friends who live in Florida. They have a delightful house and 2 charming children. They're desperate for someone to come down and live with them and to help look after the children.
What about David?
Well, he managed before you arrived. I'm sure we can work something out. Florida has wonderful weather, you know. And this house, it's right on the water. There would be no Widow's Hill, no ghosts, no dark corners, and no pressure, Miss Winters. It would be free of us and away from probings and questions and all the rest of it.
Well, it sounds very lovely. But I'm afraid I have to say no.
Oh, well, if it's money you need, I'll...
No, thank you. I'd prefer to stay.
Miss Winters, you're a fool.
Probably.
I think I believe you, Sam, about Bill Malloy.
So, Burke, can't you just forget about the rest of it?
No. It's all tied up together.
But I told you
Yes, I know you told me you didn't kill Bill Malloy. But there's more to it than that. All right, Sam. I've got things to do.
Burke, let it rest.
If Bill Malloy was murdered and you didn't do it, there's only one other person who could have done it.
Stay tuned for Where the Action Is next here on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.